My name is Avith. I'm an artist based out of Portland, Maine, and I'm going to show you how to make drawings using charcoal, water, and paintbrushes. So grab a piece of vine charcoal and just make a little scribble, a drawing of any sort on your newsprint. And take a nice soft paintbrush like this one with really soft bristles and dip it in the water. And you can see what happens when you just trace over the charcoal lines with the water. It just gives it a softer quality and then kind of turns the extra charcoal dust into ink that you can use to paint with. Because the pigment from the charcoal just kind of mixes with the water, and that's basically what ink is anyway, just pigment and water. Another way to do this is go in the opposite direction. Instead of starting with the charcoal and painting it over with the water, you can just lay down an area of water and then go back into it with some charcoal, and it'll make the line kind of delicate. And if you use compressed charcoal, the charcoal will kind of bleed out around the edges where the water has pooled up. Something else really fun you can do with this is just take some nice dark compressed charcoal and make a really dense area, a nice dense scribble until you can see some of the dust kind of building up on the page. And then you can take your water and your brush and just drop some water onto this dense area of charcoal. And what it'll do is actually turn into kind of charcoal ink that you can use. So I'm going to take another soft paintbrush, this time it's a thinner brush, and I'm going to use it to pick up some of this ink that I've made, and you can paint with it and do whatever you like, splatter it on the page and make some interesting marks with that. And I'm also going to show you what it looks like to use some thicker like watercolor paper for this exercise, because newsprint works just fine for it to just blow through some drawings, but it is also kind of interesting to work on this thicker paper, which is quite a bit more resilient and more made for water media like this. So I've just laid down another area of water, and look at that cool effect, how the pigment in the charcoal just bleeds right out into that area of water. And again, we can do it with the opposite effect, making a little drawing with the charcoal and going over it with the water. And just the texture and the grain of this watercolor paper really allows the charcoal and the water to bleed. My name is Avith, and I just showed you how to use water, brushes, and charcoal to make some interesting drawings.